If you guys thought today was bad, just get ready for Tuesday when the CPI data report comes out. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Techbud Solutions, and just for the cherry on top, again, my Learn Plan Profit team got to see it all happen first. $27,555, and don't forget about my freaking 71 cents. I left myself with my one lucky share, and just so you see, I did not trade both sides. I only have my one lucky share that I've had before with TQQQ. Didn't trade TQs today. We shorted the NASDAQ market. My trades were far from being perfect, but we still walked away with a nice little chunk of change based off of how the market played out. What happened? Well, not just with Silicon Valley Bank, pretty much needing to get bailed out, right? It's the second largest bank in the U.S. when it comes down to assets under management. On top of that, we have a two series of reports that were released today. Let me go ahead and pull them up very quickly. So we have the non-farm payrolls coming in higher than expected, dropped the market. Unemployment rate came in higher than expected, but that would have caused the market to go up. I think there's still a lot of uncertainty of what's to come next week. I wanted to keep today's video super short and sweet. Next week on Tuesday, there is our CPI data report. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I want to host the live stream. Get this video to over 2,000 likes tomorrow or on Tuesday, March 14th, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. So if I'm not mistaken, it's daylight savings this weekend or next weekend, right? I'm not too sure. But with that being said, that means that 1 hour before the market opens at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, this inflation report is going to be released. I'm either going to only live stream it for our Learn Plan Profit team, or if this video gets over 2,000 likes, I'll live stream it for everyone here on YouTube. Just drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notifications. But this is super, super important, right? Because in the month of January, we still saw an increase month over month for inflation, but a decrease year over year, right? With the 12-month adjusted inflation, the way the CPI data report is calculated. So for those that are asking, well, what exactly does that mean? We need to see inflation actually drop below 6.4%. That is our current inflation rate, just so you can see that right on over here, 6.4%. And a big contributor for that is going to be the energy sector. We need to see energy drop month after month after month. In my opinion, if you're going to be asking that question, I'm going to keep it simple. I do not think, and it's just my opinion, and I can be 100% wrong, based off of what we've seen and based off of what I'm seeing, I do not think that the inflation report will come in lower than expected. But let me share this with you. I did predict the non-farm payrolls, right? Because I pay attention to the initial claims for the number of jobs that were created for the month of February. But I also did not expect unemployment to go up. I thought unemployment was going to go down. So I want to be open with you guys, right? I'm not right 100% of the time, and I'm not here to pretend to be. I also don't have an open position anymore on SQQQ. I'm no longer shorting the market. I closed my position. I left myself with my one lucky share. I only have my one lucky share on TQs. So I'm cash. I genuinely do not care if the market goes up or the market goes down. I know I'll make money regardless, right? Because I will wait for direction to be more clear, and then I'll jump into it. If you're part of my LPP team, you know exactly how I trade. So I think the market's going to sell off based off of everything that's going on, right? Today's a perfect example of that. It's like almost a perfect domino effect for a perfect recipe on Tuesday for the market to just drop. And let me show you one last thing. It's the last thing I'm going to show you. Look at NASDAQ. Do you know where we stand on the 4-hour time frame? Our old resistance level is testing to be our new support level. If we break below this 288, it might be on Monday, or really it might be on Tuesday, right? When that inflation report is actually released. If you're asking, can we drop even lower? That shouldn't even be a question. Yes, if we break the support level because of the inflation report coming in higher than expected, meaning that inflation is actually rising once again, that will justify the Federal Reserve being more aggressive with future interest rate hikes, causing the market to sell off. The market, the economy, people do not like higher interest rates. When it's more expensive to borrow money, you're less likely to spend money. And if you're less likely to spend money, then the economy doesn't grow, right? It's not rocket science. It's very simple. So how do I have this expectation? It's because we know how things work, even in the most simplistic way, right? We're at a support level. If we break the support for NASDAQ, this is not for one specific stock. This is a support range for NASDAQ, and it's a critical support range. If we break below this, get ready for the doors to open, for the bears to come out. And I will short the market with every penny in my account if we break this support range. But if we show signs of a support, and if the inflation report comes in better than expected, meaning lower than expected, then I'll go long, right? There's money to be made on the way up, but just based off of the Silicon Valley issue, what's going on right now with the overall NASDAQ market, the labor market, and this up-and-coming CPI data report, there was no question that a lot of people have concerns of inflation being sticky. And based off of what I said last month and the month before that, I think that we will no longer see inflation coming down month after month as we've seen since last year. I think now, because we've pulled back enough with that inflation rate, we're going to begin to consolidate. Just like a stock, we peak and then we sell off, but then at some point, right, we begin to consolidate. It's not as smooth sailing as it first was, and that's what I'm saying. I do not think that month after month we're going to continue to drop. And as soon as inflation doesn't continue to drop, the Federal Reserve will justify being more aggressive. Jerome Powell, who's the head of the Federal Reserve, has said it first, right? So for those that are like, Ricky, why are you so negative? Why do you want the market to crash? It's not that I want it to crash. It's that everything is hinting on the market selling off because the Federal Reserve will have to be more aggressive. Remember, it's not rocket science. It's simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't allow your emotions to overcomplicate your trading. The stock market is a horrible place to figure out that you have an ego problem. It doesn't matter if the market's bullish. It doesn't matter if the market's bearish. There is always money to be made. You focus on one thing, and that's market direction. So again, I've said it before, I work with one team and one team only, and there's nothing else that I offer. It's my Learn Plan Profit Group, and if you want to watch me trade live every day, just like you got to see today, right? I trade live exclusively for my Learn Plan Profit Group every single morning right at market open, and yes, you get automatically entered for a chance to win this 2019 Nissan GTR or $50,000 cash. You get 5,000 automatic entries just by signing up today. So for all new members, it's 5,000 automatic entries, and you join Learn Plan Profit 2.0. We're running our biggest sale at $150 off, and it's the second link in the description down below. So if you're asking the question, how can I get started? I'm an absolute beginner. I want to work with you on a closer basis. This is the only thing that I offer. You can either watch my free videos on YouTube and try to figure it out on your own, or if you want to condense the time that it will take for you to learn how to do this, then click the second link, learn more about our Learn Plan Profit Group, and see if it's a good fit for you. And if so, I'll see you at market open, and you will earn 5,000 automatic entries for the GTR giveaway. On top of that, head on over to shoptechbuds.com, and for every $1 that you spend on the site, it equals 5 automatic entries for that GTR giveaway. If you have any questions beyond that, send me a direct message via Discord or via Instagram, and that's the first or third link in the description down below. And for those that are asking, I am using the Webull trading application. It's free for everyone in the US. And yes, right now they have a limited time promotion with a 12 free share sign up bonus that if you sign up, the 5th link in the description down below, so everything is linked down below, the 5th link, deposit $5 when you sign up, and you will earn 12 free shares. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me. Other than that, get this video to over 2,000 likes, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you for that CPI data report. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.